Hello everyone, welcome back to the Science Family. If you are a senior 6 student preparing for your chemistry national examination, this video is exactly for you. Today, we are going to go through the Advanced Chemistry National Examination Past Paper 2024-2025, and I will explain every question step by step in a simple and clear way, so that you can understand and pass your exam with confidence and higher score. Make sure you watch until the end, because I will also share important tips on how to answer exam questions correctly and avoid common mistakes that many students make. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more past paper and marking guide. Let's get started. This question paper Senior 6 Chemistry National Examination to have instruction to the candidate, the main in number 3. This paper consists of two sections, A and B. Section A attempt all questions, Section B attempt any three. Start on Section A, attempt all questions. For all multiple choice questions, circle a letter corresponding to the correct answer. Question 1. Match each term in the left column with its corresponding definition in the right column of the table below. We have term and definition. What do you think? Isotope match which definition? Proton match which definition? Nucleons match which definition? Isotopes match to C. The atoms of the same element with different mass, because isotope as definition, isotope same element, it have different masses. And also protons match to A, the positively charged particle found in atomic nucleus. And also nucleons match to B, the total number of protons and neutrons in an atom nucleus. Question 2. Circle the correct answer in each of the following questions. I. Which of the following group 15 elements is the lowest electron negativity? The correct answer is letter D, bismuth. Because this bismuth, it has a lowest electronegativity, because as we go down the group 15, electronegativity decrease. I2. Which of the following compounds is not typically formed by nitrogen? The correct answer is letter B, the nitrogen hypoxide, because this formula is not formed by nitrogen. Nitrogen cannot expand octet. I3. Which of the following compounds is used as a promoter to improve the catalyst performance in the Haber process? The correct answer is letter A, aluminium oxide. This aluminium oxide acts as a promoter that promotes a catalyst of iron to produce ammonia in the process of Haber process. Question 3. Circle a correct answer on each of the following questions. I. If a NPK fertilizer is labeled 10, 20, 20, it means that the fertilizer contains the correct answer is number C. 10% by mass nitrogen, 20% by mass phosphorus pentoxide, and 20% by mass potassium oxide. I2, the ammonium hydrogen phosphate, is the correct answer is letter A, NP type fertilizer, because as you see this fertilizer, it containing nitrogen and phosphorus. I3, which of the following is the consequence that occurs in water bodies enriched with nutrients, nitrates, and phosphate? The correct answer is letter B, letter D, eutrophication and harmful algal bloom. Question 4. State whether each of the following statement is true or false. I. A double bond is a site with lower electron density which is attacked by nucleophile. The correct answer is false because double bonds are electron rich that attack by electrophile. I2. The following equation obeys the Markovnikov's rule. The correct answer is false because as you see in this equation, we have the presence of peroxide. When we use a peroxide or we have the presence of peroxide, means that that equation uses anti-Markovnikov's rule. I3, ethane or acetylene is used as a fuel in welding and cutting metals. The correct answer is true. Question 5. Consider the reaction R on the compound A to give the product B. You see we have alcohol in the presence of concentration sulfuric acid and 170 degrees Celsius as a temperature. We form or we produce alkane and water. The type of reaction R is the correct answer is letter B, elimination. It is elimination reaction because it removes water, and this reagent is used in elimination reaction because it is used to remove water. Which rule is obeyed by reaction R? The correct answer is letter D, Zaitsev rule. More substituted alkane formed. I3. What is the systematic IUPAC name for A? The correct answer is letter A, 2-methyl pentane-2-ol. Question 6. An ester compound C has the following structure as you see. What is the general molecular formula for ester? The correct answer is letter C, Cn hydrogen 2NO2. The C is the carbon, N is any number, hydrogen 2 times N, this is oxygen 2. I2, the systematic IUPAC name for C is, this is C. The correct answer is letter A, propyl ethanoate. Propyl, this one, propyl ethanoate. Propyl ethanoate. What are the two reactants molecules that form the C? The correct answer is letter B, propanol and ethanoic acid. Question 7. Whether each of the following statement is true or false. I. Correlative property are physical property of solutions that depend on the number of solute particles present and independent of their nature. What do you think? Is it true or false? The correct answer for this I is true. This correlative property are this. I2, the boiling point of solution containing non-volatile solute is higher than that the pure solvent. Is true or false? The correct answer is true because boiling point increase. I3, the vapor pressure of an ideal solution is either higher or lower than what is predicted by Laureate's law. According to the Laureate's law, this statement is true. I4, the solutions whose vapor pressure is lower than that expected from Laureate's law are said to show positive deviations. This statement is false because lower is not a positive deviation. The correct is negative deviation. Question 8. Match each group 17 hybrid in the left column with its corresponding boiling point in the right column of the table below. We have group 17 hybrid and its boiling point. What do you think? Hydrogen bromine, which boiling point match to? Hydrogen fluorine, what is its boiling point? Hydrogen chloride, what is its boiling point? Hydrogen iodide, what is its boiling point? The correct answer, hydrogen bromine, its boiling point is on letter D, negative 35.4. Yes. Hydrogen fluoride, its boiling point is on letter B, plus 19.5. Hydrogen chloride, it match to A, means that it have a boiling point of negative 89. And hydrogen iodide, it match to C, means that it have boiling point of negative 66.8. This hydrogen fluoride have higher boiling point because it have strong hydrogen bond. Question 9. The flow chart below shows X, Y, and Z as the three different types of organic reaction, while D is an organic compound. You see, this is alkyl halide, reaction X to form alkane, in reaction Z to form alcohol, and this reaction Y to form alcohol. I. What types of reaction is X? The correct answer is letter D, substitution reaction. I2, the following systematic IUPAC name for product D. This is product D. As you numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. Branch 1, 2. Branch is on 2 position. The parent name is butane, and the function group is all, alcohol. The correct answer is letter B, 2-methyl butane, 2-all. As you see here, the parent is butane, 1, 2, 3, 4, butane, and you numbering from where we reach on the branch first. 1, 2 means that this branch methyl is on 2 position, and also this functional group all is on 2 position. That is why you have 2-methyl butane, 2-all. I3, what is the reaction mechanism for the reaction Y? The correct answer is letter C, unimolecular nucleophile substitution, SN1. IV, what is the suitable reagent in reaction Z? Reaction Z, this is reaction Z. What is the reagent? We put on alkane to form alcohol. The correct answer is letter A. We need to add water in the presence of concentration of sulfuric acid with heat. Question 10. State whether each of the following statement is true or false. I. Ethanoyl chloride, as you see, has a lower boiling point than ethanoic acid. Is it true or false? The correct answer is true, because this acid, ethanoyl chloride, it have hydrogen bond and it have higher boiling point. Ethanoic acid, it have hydrogen bond and higher boiling point. I2, propanoic and methyl ethanoate are functionally isomer for each other. Is it true or false? The correct answer is true. I3, chloroethanoic acid is weaker acid than ethanoic acid. Is it true or false? The correct answer is first because chlorine. This chlorine increases acidity. Question 3. Question IV. 3-hydroxypropanoic acid can form optical isomer. Is it true or false? The correct answer is false because this 3-hydroxypropanoic acid has no Kira center. Question 11. The following table indicate the acidity constant Kb varies for some base. Base name, base formula, Kb vary at 25 degrees Celsius. Pyridine, its formula, this one, and its Kb. Methylamine, this is its formula, and this is its Kb. Ammonia, this is its formula, this is its Kb. Phenylamine, this is its formula, and this is Kb. I. Which is the strongest base on the list above? The correct answer is this one, letter B, methylamine. Because this methylamine, the one we have higher strong base because they have higher acidity constant. I2, which is the weakest base on the list above? The correct answer is letter D, phenylamine. As you see here, because they have one which have lower acidity constant. That is why it is a weak base. I3. Consider the following dissociation question. Methylamine ion react with water to form water and methylamine. I. The species which act as an acid in above question is, what do you think? The species that act as an acid, this is methylamine ion. The species which act as a base in above equation is this one, water. Question 12. Circle a correct answer on each of the following question. I. Which of the following substance is not decomposed by electricity? The correct answer is letter A, molten silver. I2. What is the correct equation that occurs at a positive electrode when a molten aluminum oxide is electrolyzed? The correct answer is letter C. I3. What are the correct observation when aqueous copper 2 sulfate is electrolyzed using copper electrode? The correct answer is letter D. Electrodes become smaller. Electrode become bigger. On anode, electrode become smaller, and on cathode, electrode become bigger. intensity ni blue color remains. IV, a specialist of silver object, needs to plate a metal stator with silver. Which of the following option is the correct electrolyte? The correct answer is letter B, cathode silver nitrate. Question 13. Different radioactive particles are emitted in a nuclear equation. Which symbol is correct for positron particle? The correct answer is letter C. This is a positron because you see plus 1. This is electron plus 1 and C 0. I2. Complete each of the following nuclear equation with appropriate radioactive particle from the given list. We have this one, helium, positron, and so on. A, we have nitrogen reactive with helium to form oxygen. What we put here? The correct option we put, this is neutrino. B, we have this one, this element react with helium to form Bk. What radioactivity we put here? And also here we put this one, neutrino, because if you add this Z, 95 plus 2, we get 97. When we add this mass number, 241, reactive 4, you see is 244. And also you add this neutrino. See, you have uranium and neutrino to form this NP. What the option you add here? Here we put this one, beta decay. Question 14. State whether each of the following statement is true or false. I. The atomic radius of chromium atom is smaller than the atomic radius of chlorine atom. What do you think? The correct answer is true. I2. The first ionization energy of potassium is lower than the first ionization energy of sodium. What do you think? The correct answer is true. I3. The melting point of aluminium metal is lower than the melting point of sodium metal. What do you think? The correct answer is false. IV. Magnesium ion are smaller size than sodium ion. What do you think? The correct answer is true. Please, candidate, make sure you enter in a national examination, you cover and understand the content on Senior 4, especially in periodic table. You know well, or you understand well about group group 2, group 4, group 17, and so on. You understand about atomic radius, phase ionization energy, you understand melting point, and so on. Question 15. Phase diagram are crucial in material science, chemistry, and engineering. Start the figure below and answer the related question. You see we have pressure and temperature. Phase diagram for water. We have vapor, liquid, and solid. I. Which of the four points above stand for the temperature and the pressure beyond which of the liquid and the gas phase cannot be distinguished? The correct answer is letter B, point Y. I2. Which of the 4 points above shows a pressure and temperature where the three phases coexist at equilibrium? The correct answer is letter C, at point Z, where the triple point occur. I3. Which of the following phase equilibria represent the line XY in the above diagram? The correct answer is this one. Letter D. Water and solid change into water in gas or steam. IV. What does the negative slope or slanting on the left of the solid liquid line in the above phase diagram indicate? The correct answer is letter B. The melting point of water decreases with increasing pressure. Question 16. Circle the correct answer in each of the following question. What is the correct KSP expression for lead to chloride? The correct answer is letter B. KSP of lead to chloride is this one. Lead to chloride. I2 silver carbonate is sparingly soluble salt. Predict in which solution the solubility of silver carbonate will increase. The correct option is letter A, nitric acid. This nitric acid increases solubility and the acid removes carbonate. I2, the solubility product of lead to sulfate is 1.7 times 10 power negative 8 at 20 degrees Celsius. How much is the molar solubility of lead sulfate at this temperature? The correct answer is letter B, 1.3 times 10 power negative 4 molar per decimeter cube. Question 17. The enthalpy change of combustion of substance can be calculated from the enthalpy change of formation of substance by using Hess law. Substance, we have ethanamide, carbon dioxide, and water. And also we have enthalpy formation with this value. I. What is the correct statement for Hess law? The correct answer is letter B. The heat absorbed or released in a reaction is the same regardless of the pathway taken. I2. What is the correct equation for the combustion of ethanamide? The correct answer is letter A. Ethanamide reacts with oxygen to form carbon dioxide and water and nitrogen. I3. Use the data in above table and the correct equation in I2 above to determine correct the value for enthalpy of combustion of 1 mole of ethanamide. The correct answer is letter D. Question 18. A student needs to prepare 1000 centimeter cube of standard solution of 0.5 molarity in a laboratory from 18.4 molarity sulfuric acid. Calculate required volume of 18.4 molarity sulfuric acid to make needed solution. As you see here, we use a dilution formula. Molarity 1 times volume equal to molarity 2 times volume. M1, as you see in equation, is equal to 80.4 molarity as a concentrated acid. And also, molarity 2 is equal to 0.5 molarity as desired concentrated. And also, we see that a volume 2 is 1000 centimeter cube. We asked to calculate the volume needed as a V1. We use this formula and put its value. Molarity 1, molarity 2, and volume 2 as you see and calculate V1. You see that V1 is equal to 27.2 centimeter cube. And also, I2 differentiate between acid-base titration and redox titration in terms of involved substance and terms of reaction. What do you think? What do you think as the difference between acid-base titration and redox titration? Type in comment. As speaker, you see that we have a difference between acid-base titration and redox titration. Acid-base titration involves acid and base only. And also this reaction of acid-base titration is neutralization. As you know, neutralization reaction, it produces salt and water. In acid-base titration, there is no electron transfer, but proton transfer. On redox titration involves oxidizing and reducing agent. Means that the reaction is oxidation, reduction. In redox titration involves transfer of electrons. That is why it's called electron transfer. Question 19. Consider the energy profile diagram for the reaction below. AB plus C equal to CB plus A. You see we have energy, we have reactant, we have product. AB plus C, we increase up to ABC and decrease to CB and A. Name the energy chains F and G. Name the energy chains from reactant AB plus C to ABC, and also from AB plus C to CB plus A as G. What do you think about that? As the correct answer, F This one is activation energy. But this G is enthalpy change. I2, name the chemical species ABC. Chemical species of ABC. It is called activated complex. What type is above reaction? Exothermic or endothermic? The correct answer is exothermic. Let's continue by section B. Attempt any 3 questions. Let's start by question 20. The initial rate of the reaction between compound A and B was measured in a series of experiments at a fixed temperature. The following rate equation was deduced. We have experiment 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is initial concentration of A, concentration of B, and initial rate. As the formula of or a rate law, rate is equal to the rate constant times concentration of A times concentration of B squared. Please, candidate, don't enter in national examination you don't understand about rate of reaction, because this equation in many national examination is repeated. Make sure that the content you study in senior 6 you understand well. Make sure that the content you study in senior 4 you understand well, especially the content about periodic table and also the content about enthalpy. And also make sure that you enter in national examination, you cover and understand the organic chemistry. That help you to understand about the benzene. Let's continue. I found the values of for M, N, and P for reaction between reactant A and B. This is M, this is N, this is P. Let's see. You see that we asked to find the value of M, N, and P. We are going to answer this question step by step. Let's start by step 1. Found M. M, we on experiment 2, as you see in question, this M is on experiment 2. We are going to calculate this M as initial rate. And also you see that, and you know that a rate law or rate is equal to the K or rate constant times concentration of A times concentration of B square. We are going to compare experiment 1 and 2. As you see, we use rate 2 over rate 1 equal to concentration of A in experiment of 2 times concentration of B squared in experiment 2 divided by concentration of A in experiment 1 times B concentration square in experiment 1. We put its values and you see that this comparing of rate is equal to 0.25. In order to see the M as the initial rate, we take these ratios 0.25 times initial rate 1. And we put values, you see that we have M is equal to 2.6 times 10 power negative 3 molar per decimeter cube times second. Step 2, found N. N is on experiment 3, as you see, is initial concentration of A. Rate is equal to 5.20 20 times 10 power negative 3. Constant B is equal to 13.2 times 10 power negative 2. Concentration of A is equal to N. When we use the formula of rate equal to constant times concentration of A times concentration of B squared, and in order to see N, we need to solve first constant from formula. You see that constant is equal to rate 1 over concentration 1 times concentration of B squared. We put its values. You see the constant equal to 49.73 mole decimeter power 6 per second. Now you use experiment 3 to find N. We have rate equal to constant times A concentration times B concentration square. We put its values, and you know that A concentration is equal to N. And then you calculate N, you see that is equal to 6.00 times 10 power negative 3 molar per decimeter cube. And also, let's go to the step 3, found P. P is on experiment 4. We have constant A is equal to, we have concentration A is equal to 1.60 times 10 power negative 2. We have rate is equal to 1.04 times 10 power negative 2. And also we have a B constant or concentration as equal to P. When you use the formula, rate equal to K times A concentration times B concentration square. And also know that K is equal to 49.73. We put its values in these formulas and remain this P squared. And then calculate this P squared. You see that P is equal to 1.14 times 10 power negative 1 molar per decimeter cube. And also, you see that on I2, use the data from experiment 1 and calculate the value for rate constant T key and set its unit. As you see, this rate constant we calculated on step 2, K equal to rate over concentration A times concentration B squared. You see that we see K equal to 49.73 mole per negative 2 decimeter cube, decimeter power 6, and second power negative 1. Means that the correct answer here is the letter B. I3. What is the overall order of reaction between A and B? The overall order of reaction, as you see the formula of this reaction, rate is equal to K, concentration of A power 1, concentration of B power 2, and then you add these powers. 1 plus 2. You see we have 3. Means that this is a third order. The correct answer is letter C. IV. Which of the following factor does not affect the reaction rate? The correct answer is letter A. Color of reactant does not affect the reaction rate. Question 21. This question concerns the transition metal and their properties. I. Transition metal are elements that have The correct answer is letter B, partial filled D orbital. I2, what is the oxidation state of platinum-2? The correct answer is letter C, +2. I3, match each complex compound in the left column with its corresponding IPC name with right column of the table below. This A match 2, 2. This is cis-dichloro-difluoroplatinate 2 ion. B, it's match 2, 4. This is trans-tetra-aquadichlorocobalt 3 ion. This is C, match 2, 1. This is trans-dichloro-difluoroplatinate 2 ion. And also D, match 2, 3. This is cis-tetra-aquadichlorocobalt 3 ion. IV, state whether each of the following statement is true or false. I, iron 3 ion are more paramagnetic than iron 2 ion. The correct answer is true because iron 3 ion has more unpaired electron that lead to more paramagnetic. B, correct electron configuration from chromium is this one. Justify your answer. The correct answer is false because here is the 3. Question 22, the table below shows the standard reduction potential for some substance. Study it carefully and answer the related question. We have electrode reaction and its value. I, what is the correct equation that occurs when iron filings are added to the salt solution of copper 2? The correct answer is letter B. Iron react with copper 2 plus to form copper solid and iron 2 plus. I2, which reaction on above list is the most oxidizing? The correct answer is letter A. I3, which electrode on above list is the most reducing? The correct answer is letter D, zinc. This, in order to know what is the most reducing or oxidizing, you see on these electrodes, the value of electrodes. When we have the highest electrode, means that most oxidizing. When we have a lower, for example, this nitrate ion, you see we have a higher electrode, that is why we see as a most oxidizing agent. And also you see this zinc is when we have a lower, that is why is one most reducing agent. How much is the EMF of iron zinc say? The correct answer is letter D, 0.32 volt. EMF, the formula is E cathode negative E anode. The E cathode is negative 0.44, E anode is negative 76. E cathode is the electrode of iron, E anode is electrode of zinc. As you see, this is anode, this is cathode, this is anode. You take negative 0.44 negative 0.76. V, state and justify whether each of the following statement is true or false. A, copper can be used to protect iron from corrosion. Justify your reason. The correct answer is false because copper cannot protect iron. Iron oxidizing fast, a corrosion continue. B, the standard hydrogen electrode can be used to measure experimental the standard reduction potential of other substances. Justify your reasoning. The correct answer is true because this standard hydrogen electrode is a standard reference. Question 23. The table below shows the group 17 element existing as diatomic molecules. You see fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and its atomic mass and its boiling point. What is the meant by a diatomic molecule? What do you think? Please type in comment definition for the atomic molecule. As a speed up, the atomic molecule is a molecule made up of two atoms only. For example, chlorine. To explain why volatile of group 17 element decrease down the group. What do you think? Why the volatile of group 17 element decrease down the group? As you see, volatile means has easily a substance evaporate, change from liquid or solid to gas. As you go down the group 17, molecular size and electron number increases, leading to stronger van der Waals forces, so more energy is needed for evaporation, and therefore volatile decreases. I3, explain why the reducing power of hydrogen halide decreases down the group. This decreases is default. Is increases as you see in this formula. Because this is fluorine is 1, continued by chlorine, bromine, and the iodide. The reason why the hydrogen bond between hydrogen and the halide decreases, making it easy for molecule to break and donate electrons. IV, breaching is the process of removing stains or colors in fabrics, especially by the use of chemical agents such as halogens. Write the chemical equation of chlorine with water to show how the bleach is formed. The equation is this one: chlorine react with water to form hydrogen chloride and hydrogen hypochlorite. This hydrogen hypochlorite is what we call bleaching agent. Question V. Give equation of chlorine with sodium hydroxide. Chlorine react with sodium hydroxide, you see, to form sodium chloride and sodium hypochlorite and water. Show how this is this proportional reaction. As you see here, this proportionation is a type of redox reaction in which one substance is simultaneously oxidized and reduced. As you see in this equation, chlorine gets 0, and this sodium chloride we have +1 and -1, and also this sodium hypochlorite we have +1, +1, -2. This proportionation we have chlorine is reduced to or form reduction in chlorine ion, and this chlorine gets to form oxidation on hypochlorite. Question 24. Benzene and its derivatives undergo various reaction. Identify the necessary reagent and condition for the following reaction. Benzene to form bromobenzene and hydrogen bromine. The reagent we need here to change benzene into bromobenzene, we use bromination. We put or we add bromine in the presence of iron bromide. B. This methyl benzene change into this halide benzene. We need Friedel-Crafts alkylation, means that we add ethyl chloride in presence of aluminum chloride. I2. Use the appropriate reagent and condition to show how each of the following conversation can be carried out. We have this benzene and change into this one. Ethyl benzene change into acetophenone. The first step is oxidation, means that we change this ethyl benzene in the presence of thimonocatre in terms of oxidation. And also the next step is the Friedel-Crafts acylation and then change into acetophenone. B. Benzene change into isopropyl benzene. The reagent we need to put in benzene in order to change this isopropyl benzene is isochloride in the presence of aluminum chloride. Thank you so much for your attention. Please, if you have any question, type in comment. And if you like this video, please add like, share, and please don't enter in national examination. You don't cover unit or content in senior 4, especially periodic table, senior 5, especially organic chemistry, and senior 6 all units. Thank you so much.